Welcome to the second part of Business Africa. As part of the Feed Africa strategy, the African Development Bank is currently expanding special agro-industrial processing zones, which will radically transform Africa's agriculture into a commercially viable sector. This will help guarantee food self-sufficiency. And in line with this plan, the AFDB in Nigeria met a private sector consortium from China with hopes to lure Chinese direct investment through partnerships. Michael Dibi and Shansila Ningi give us the report.
The African Development Bank AFDB in Nigeria recently met a private sector consortium from China to help attract investment through partnership in the development of special agro-industrial processing zone SAPZ across Africa. The bank delegation, led by the Senior Special Advisor on Industrialization to the African Development Bank President, Professor Banji Oyeyinka, also paid a courtesy call to Nigerian Vice President Professor Yemi Oshibanjo. Discussions centered on Chinese direct investment and partnership with Nigeria agro-businesses, as well as ventures with Nigerian state government and agro-business in development of agro-industrial parks. According to Yeyinka, SAPZ is a model that requires the full commitment of all levels of government, and for this reason, the federal and state government are actively involved in the planning and implementation of the program. SAPZ will radically transform Africa's agriculture into a business-oriented and commercially viable sector that guarantees food self-sufficiency and puts an end to food insecurity, malnutrition, and other related challenges.
Now let's hear more from the Senior Special Advisor on Industrialization to the AFDB President, Professor Banji Oyeyinka. Thank you for joining us. So the AFDB, in partnership with China, is working to attract investment through partnerships in the development of special agro-industrial processing zones across the continent. Why this focus on China?
This is a huge initiative and therefore requires the level of funding that most governments are unable to provide. So we need partners. We need partners from everywhere. The Chinese Investors Forum that we have is just one of several. So we are actually crowding in investors from all over the world. We've been to South Korea, and hopefully we're going to have some Koreans businessmen actually also come. We are going to have others from Europe, from the US. Then we are focused on the Chinese investors this time around. This is the first batch. We are hoping that we are going to have others coming, as time goes by.
Professor, apart from Nigeria, which was mentioned in the report, which other African nations are you looking to, and what is the criteria?
Right now, we are working in the western part of the region, eastern part, Nigeria, Senegal, Guinea. We just came back from Conakry recently. Colleagues have been to Senegal. We are going to Gabon. Our hope is that this will be an initiative that's embraced by all countries in Africa, because Africa has major comparative advantage in agriculture. As a matter of fact, 65% of all arable land in the world now is in Africa. So there's no reason why Africa should be importing food. There's no reason why Africa should not be a major exporter of food products. But most of our countries, due to availability of mineral resources and oil and so forth, have neglected this aspect.
And what significant impact will this have on the African economy, as well as the AFDB's Feed Africa initiative?
We believe that if Africa is able to begin to process all of these crops, many of them will grow extremely rapidly. So the first thing that will happen is that there will be major growth spots. First of all, you are going to reduce import of foods, which is for me, is a scandal that Africa is importing food. So they save on their foreign exchange. Number two is that these agro-industrial zones actually helps you to engage with massive employment. Because unlike, say, oil and minerals that are enclave economies, manufacturing spreads across the whole country. So the second thing is that the big structural unemployment that we have in Africa, we're going to be able to reduce unemployment.
Well, that certainly sounds positive. Thank you once again for joining us, Professor Oyeleran Oyeyinka. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
You too. Bye.
Well, that's it for Business Africa this week. Thank you for joining us. Send your comments on social media at Africanews and at AfricanewsFR for French. Enjoy the rest of your viewing. Till next time.